My favorite movie of all time. Now, this question is very interesting because if I answer this question, you guys are going to judge me. You're going to say, why did you pick that movie? Is it because of all the things that were going on in my relationship status? If you want to know my relationship status, ask God. Because that question is not for me. That question. Anyway, if you're watching Real Housewives of Lagos, let me know what you think. I don't want to talk much about it, but yeah, my two faves on there is Diadem and Sophia. Love them so much. They don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Hi guys, hello everyone, and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olawande Adetula. I'm a lifestyle, purpose, and beauty vlogger. Guys, I know that at this point you're wondering which beauty content. So this beauty vlogger that I always add is me speaking it into existence. Sure, the world was formed by words. So yes, this is me speaking by faith, declaring that I'm going to be a beauty vlogger. So even if you've not seen beauty content yet, we're all going to live long. So stay tuned. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for your love on my last video, your likes and your comments. I did an experiment. I uploaded the video, but I didn't share on my other social media platforms. So when I post on my WhatsApp status, on my Instagram story, I get engagements. But this time around, I decided to get organic engagement. That's from YouTube itself. So usually people do this after they have a good number of subscribers. They then decide to build a community on YouTube. But I just decided that, you know what, let me see the number of views I would have without sharing on other platforms. And I didn't even have up to 100. So I'm going to keep sharing this video. I'm going to share 3 times on both platforms and then I'll see how well it would do. Anyway, today is Q&A. Like I just realized that I actually do not have a Q&A. Like, are you a vlogger if you don't have Q&A? Are you even a vlogger? Anyway, guys, so I will be asking myself questions. I told you guys to ask me questions, and that if you don't, I was going to fake it. So I asked ChatGPT to ask me some questions, and it did. And you guys also asked me too. So ChatGPT, I asked for 6 questions. I decided to add extra 2 more fun questions. So that makes it 10 questions. So this is my very first Q&A. I think I'm just going to do answer the questions that you asked me first. And the first one is, why did I cut my hair? Guys, if you are a loyal subscriber, you know why. Because I mentioned it in my last video and the one before this. I mentioned that I had dandruff, and I know that I cut my hair in 2019 because of this dandruff, but I fell by the wayside and I stopped treating the hair and it went back to square one. So I cut the hair. Though I'm going to enjoy what this look is like, but then later cut it and start again. Like cut it lower and then start again. So dandruff is the reason why I cut my hair. I cut my hair. The second question is, why did you leave Bridge Credit Limited, BCL? That's very interesting because I left BCL in 2022, and the place I left BCL for, I don't even come out. So I left BCL because I got a better opportunity. Yeah, that is the reason why I left BCL. I apologize for that, guys. I need to get a good tripod. I apologize for that, guys. Sorry, sorry, sorry. So that's why I left BCL. It's not because I don't rate you. That's why I won't edit this out. But as usual, I don't record like 2 before. I need to subscribe to CatCut so that I can reduce background noise because my neighbor's children are playing ball and I'll be waiting. Nepa carry light, all that drama. Guys, if you have a YouTuber friend, just oh man, bro, just wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait, show them love. Anyway, the next question, what's one misconception about me? This question, what misconception about me obviously is that I'm not an emotional person. I always find that very interesting because I am very emotional, but I think people's idea of an emotional person is someone who cries. and tears really come out of my eyes. And I'm saying this not as a flex. I, in a year, I can cry maybe 3 times. Last year, I probably cried 3 times. I think the first time was maybe when I had had it up to here. The second time was at my friend's bridal shower, and the third time when I had it up to here again. So I'm not one that cries a lot. So because you cry a lot doesn't mean you're more emotional than me. So that misconception where people say, "Oh, she's a hard girl, she's a tough girl," I'm not. Oh, I am a very sweet, emotional girl. Things get to me a lot, but the older you get, the better you are able to handle situations, right? The next question is what is my relationship status? If you want to know my relationship status, ask God. Because that question is not for me. That question, ask God. God, I saw someone say that God, if na me be God, I for don help you. If na me be God, I for don help you. So yeah, my relationship status, I'm not married. All is well. God is good. He makes all things beautiful in his time. That's my relationship status. The next question is if you could star in any movie genre for the rest of your career, what would it be? I was honestly going to say drama, but I think it's safe to say comedy. You know why? People love to laugh. So it means I'm going to be relevant for the rest of my life if I choose comedy. So, yes, I'll choose comedy because I love comedy. I love to laugh. I love to watch comedy films, rom com, sitcom, every com. I love it so much. So, yeah. What else do I do aside acting? Now, this is a very interesting question because a lot of people here know me as an actor, but then I have vlogged my 9 to 5 before, even though I no longer work at that place. So right now I am currently between jobs. What's that word? So I freelance, I'm an influencer, a content creator, but I'm also looking for a job that is able to accommodate my acting career. So I'm looking for a fully remote job that is flexible. Client experience, what can I do? Client experience, customer service, marketing, communication. You know that in my last organization, I did a lot of marketing. I planned campaigns, I did a lot of digital marketing. We did a lot of client experience. Oh my God, it was such an interesting. We did a lot of branding, guys. It was such an interesting experience. Like they'll just tell you about the project and throw you in, and then you just self-taught. And I thank God because it was a beautiful experience. Shout out to my former organization. Anyway, let's go to the next question. What's that small habit or routine that has improved your life? And I like that this question says small. So a routine or habit that has improved my life is definitely setting alarm. So when I have something to do, I set an alarm. That has really helped change my life. I set reminders. See, guys, you need to set reminder or else you will forget. You actually have to do something by 3 p.m. and you don't have anyone policing you and telling you you have to get this done. If you don't get this done, we won't pay you. If that's the life you live, you need to set alarm and be accountable. And once that alarm goes off, you need to get it done. Leave whatever it is you're doing and get it done. So I always set alarms. Sometimes I even plan my day by 8 a.m. Oh, I vlog on Tuesdays, I upload on Wednesdays, I share on Thursdays, all of those little things. Oh, I pray at this time, I set alarm so I don't forget, all of those things together is very important. The next question, if I had to eat one meal for the rest of my life, what meal would it be? I'm not going to pick my favorite food. So my favorite food is white rice, stew, plantain. I love it so much because it's easy to make. I love it so much. And more that I've soaked pepper and that type. I love it so much, but I'm going to choose amala. The reason why I'm going to pick amala is because it's easy to digest. So if I have to eat amala for the rest of my life, it'll be easy to digest. But I won't add ewedu or gbegiri because I know that those things will upset your tummy in the long run. So what I would pick is amala with only pepper. I know, right, that this question is just supposed to identify your best food. But I'm not picking my best food because when it comes down to it, you don't know the angel that is passing. And if they decide that apocalypse or something happens and everybody's only allowed to eat one food, please, I've said my own now. It's amalan stew. Amalan what? Amalan stew. Thank you very much. The next question, what inspired you to start your channel and what keeps you going? What inspired me to become a YouTuber, to become a lifestyle vlogger, to become a purpose vlogger, and a beauty vlogger, in fact, is I realized that I actually love sharing parts of my life. I love discussing about my life. So right from when I was a child, I watch reality shows a lot. I'm a huge fan of reality shows. I've been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashian, Chloe and Lamar, Kendra, Bill and Juliana and Bill, Playboys. I can keep going on and on. All the reality shows you can think of on E back in the days. I used to watch it. So I was always fascinated by it. I think that was when my flair of sharing parts of my life started. So I share parts of my life on my Instagram story, Snapchat. You know that people condemn social media a lot, but honestly, shout out to social media. Because back in the days, it's letter just to give you updates. So I have now written my exam letter, and thank God it was actually a working system because people did get their letters, though it would take time. But I thank God for social media now that I can share parts of my life. I don't see it as show off. When someone posts that they just bought a car or they just got a new job or they're traveling out, I don't see it as show off. I just see it as someone sharing parts of their life, parts of their journey with you. And that's always beautiful. If the person is now doing it for show off, that's the person's business. But if I find myself out of Nigeria now, I would vlog about it the same way I'm vlogging about it now that I'm in Nigeria. Do you understand? So it's just me sharing parts of my life, not all of my life, obviously, but the ones that I know that, oh my god, even the downside self is not bad to share. Anyway, enough talk. I started vlogging because I love to share parts of my life and I love to talk. And what keeps me going? The second part of this question is, when I sit down and I then look at the videos I've uploaded, I just laugh at myself, proud of myself and how far I've come. No H factor today. Is God not good? And I just look at how far I have come. I'm just so grateful to God for everything. I look at it. And I also want when I'm old and dead, my children, my great grandchildren, my great grandchildren can see a document of my life, a document of all of the things that I've done. So if you don't want to have a YouTube channel, you can start documenting it somewhere, maybe on a Gmail, on Google, or a reliable drive that you can share with your family and friends when you're long gone. Because we're all going to die one day. Shebi, Shebi. As much as people don't like talking about death, it's inevitable. However, you fly to Paris, you fly to Colombia, it's all gonna end one day. So life is for living. Right now that we are still alive, enjoy it and stay grateful. Anyway, that's what keeps me going. What keeps me going is looking at it and like, oh my god, see how far I've come. And you guys, of course, and then that I'm documenting parts of my life that later, after I'm gone, people will be able to see it and say, oh, that's so cute. So the next question is, oh my god, that's about it. Most embarrassing or funniest thing that has happened to me on set. Hmm. Most embarrassing or funniest thing. I don't know that I've had any embarrassing moment on a film production. So I haven't been on a lot of film productions, but I think that one embarrassing or funny moment that I can remember was audition. I had went for an audition and they had given us scripts to read. But at some point, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. So instead of saying I'm an orphan, according to the script, I went there and said I was an orphan. I went there and said I was an orphan. So the people auditioning me, superstars, fantastic actors, started laughing at me and saying, sorry, what did you say? Can you be an orphan and not be an orphan? Because what's the, I was an orphan? Just that line, that I made a mistake. Thanks to one particular actor there. She was like, oh, like, let's allow her. She's obviously nervous. It was quite an experience, sha. I think it was funny, embarrassing. Shout out to them. I don't hold it against anybody. They're all doing fantastic now, but you feel me? Anyway, I've come to the end of today's Q&A, and I'm so excited and so proud of myself in the spirit of reality shows, guys. Who is watching Real Housewives of Lagos? This is my first time following it on Showmax. I don't know what to think because I like Diadem and I also like Sophia. Like those are my two favorite, like Diadem and Sophia. Like I was hoping they would gel. Honestly, I think that Sophia is an amazing person. I don't know her personally, obviously, but I think that I said what I said, and that's that about that. See, in life, as we grow, you don't always have to say what you said. Sometimes say it with grace and wisdom. And Diadem, on the other hand, is very sweet, very sweet. But I think that Diadem has a resting beach face sometimes, and you'll be like, who's this girl looking at like that? And honestly, she's not like that. I have a friend like that. She just has this, and they're usually the sweetest person ever. So, but if you stand someone, even if the person is a horrible person, people on social media will still love them. So I think right now Sophia has more fans, which is okay because she's Davido's baby mama. Obviously, well, she's known, obviously, so she has more fans, more people that love her than hate her. So yes. Anyway, if you're watching Real Housewives of Lagos, let me know what you think. I don't want to talk much about it, but yeah, my two faves on there is Dadem and Sophia. Love them so much. And I wish them the best in their career because they are doing all of this so that their career, their businesses can be more known. It's a good PR for them. But yeah, I think Dadem needs proper PR team so that can be going to comment section and be fighting. I think Sophia has that. She has the fan base. If you don't have a fan base, get a good marketing PR team that help you fire and fight all those people that are dropping nasty comments about you. Yeah, that's how it works. You get nano influencer. All those things, they are not organic. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's vlog and have a lovely week. See you next week. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Ah, 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 ah.